And guess what? He said that it's 20,000 parents, right? How much children the school bus system will benefit when they put in all the buses, because this is just a phase one. I think I heard phase one.
328,000 picnic.
Okay, 20, which is more.
So for them wanna go cost more money with less people. And the government wanna help more picnic with less money.
Let me tell you a little bit about the bus system that I see where I live right now. The same bus that carry the school children them here, school is on holiday, but the bus that carry the school children them here, when these bus come in, it pick up only school children. It make 2 trips in the morning, one for the laters and one for the early children, and it only carry children alone. When the buses come in to pick up the children them, because the children them know what time the bus coming, the bus stop at everybody gate and pick them up. Go in at every cribbies and corner and pick them up, but they turn crossway the road, and there's a bar that come out to stop the vehicle that going up and down, so you cannot pass it. And there's a stop sign on the bus that's stretched out, and there's a lady come out and stand up and say every children went into the bus seated. When a snow time, a bus them now crash, none at all. So me no know Jamaica we no have snow, none at all. Appear some in Jamaica, all the bus them a go crash. And me no see nothing wrong with the bus. I have a 14-year-old daughter going to high school in Jamaica, and I am so happy and proud and glad say the bus come, because of $50. You think say it easy for us as a parents to find $600 per day for just only fear alone? When you are poor, this government better go on when come from go brushing teeth and bathe him skin, because of the same bus here they in a United Kingdom. Me I tell people say ask the man if I know them same set of bus here they in a Manchester, England. If I know them same one they in a Brixton, at them same one only Jamaica never have none. So for Jamaica to have these bus, I am so proud and so happy. Where this unscrupulous and civilized dirty man come from with him dirty shoes, I'm not gonna wash him shoes and wash him face, and I will never forget what Peter Bunting said. Never in a history. These are the things that let children hate those type of people, and children live what they learn. And it's just only a foolish mother and a father wouldn't appreciate this. When he said about 20,000 families just only in Kingston alone. So what happened to the next 13 parish? People have a great man in here.
Me want one time them allow them children to take taxi, and something go wrong with them children, then come out for Andrew. You get opportunity fit make your children them travel upon the bus to them safety. I don't know fight against it. My golden need to go dump up in family them.
But remember, so the government could have go ahead and buy some coaster bus, you know.
Exactly,
but the government is thinking about the safety of the kids first. And this bus, remember, say bus can't drive off unless all of the safety do
yes.
Closing.
All right then.
So it must have a safety. Some don't know why PNP.
The thing we have the PNP them is that none of them never come out with this plan over the 18 and a half years they are in power. None of them.
But even the bus, even now the bus them coming in, they come with all the disabled thing that if you have wheelchair kids, you can just
go on it.
Right, because I saw it. Yes, I saw it.
And those PNP, that's bad mind, yeah? Them bad mind.
In 2010, this was posited by Mike Henry. Them has something, yeah? I'm gonna make Mike Henry happy before he dead. And Mike Henry dreamed them as Minister of Transport.
Yes. And
them
2014 also said it.
Yeah, him developed the policy starting 2010 to 2011. And when him bring the policy to Parliament, Mike Henry say the next money we are going to spend, him already agree with Ardley Shaw, was 230 buses. The election come in 2011, and the PNP come in 2012. Omar Davis, when the bus them come, Omar Davis go out on the street, go take photo up and said this is a school bus system, because that was the intended purpose of the buses when Ardley and Mike Henry ordered the bus them. Within months in 2012, Omar Davis say he can't work. He might pull the brakes on it. The archives are there. Why? Because they wanted to reroute the money back to the cash cow when mine clansman over in a Spanish town. You know see why they always are suspend me? So me soon me couldn't know about it because me they attack, you know, me know say soon lick me down. But they wanted the money to be coming into JUTC because the Spanish town depot did a mine clansman. Notice since they locked down that a Spanish town depot in 2016 where the clansman, black man them can't make no more money. Them start mine the clansman them out of the Spanish town parish council. $1.8 billion Norman Scott. A matter of fact, might I enlighten you, those who didn't know, because the two leaders of clansman are in prison. It is Norman Scott, the new leader of the clansman gang in Spanish Town. So if you never know, me I make everybody know now.
And him start carrying them down sensitive already.
Norman Scott is the new leader of the clansman PMP gang in St. Catherine. So me I put it out. Now, the PMP in 2014 in opposition, Darrell Vaz continued to raise the question. The opposition spokesman and transport, Mike Henry, continued to raise the question because there were some accidents. I remember even in sitting under the valley, Rio Grande Valley, when truck did turn over, bus did run over there. And these people who have rural constituencies continue to ask about the bus system for rural children, and the PMP scoffed at it because this is not in their DNA. All PMP, what is happening now, you know, guys? Andrew Holness is showing the people of Jamaica what is possible in Jamaica, you know. When PMP in a poor PMP lazy, you know, they don't want to do nothing. So you see now that Andrew has shown all who are going, them are trying to kill Andrew. Because when them come in,
I want to say that PNP lazy, you know. They do not mean Jamaican citizens no good. They do it to benefit themselves. Remember, you know, if they are doing these things, you know, if they are doing these things, then you're gonna have more people getting independent and don't need them. So that's the reason why they don't implement. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let me finish right here. So, let me tell you why I say them lazy. Any project you see happening in Jamaica while PMP is in power, because I know PMP really do it. While PMP is in power, any project you see happening in Jamaica, it happen because the money borrowed from World Bank and all them places there. You see, anytime a PMP if you use taxpayers' dollar if you do nothing, it nah do. But if World Bank suggests because of some convention to improve this or improve that, the money has to be spent on the project. And that's why you see anything do on a PMP. Because if a them fi do it, look on the government now. The government has spent $22 billion to improve water across the island. Out of we own tax dollars, them have to borrow a loan. Highway on top of highway a bill, Montego Bay perimeter, St. Thomas highway around there, so the highway start next year figure St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. It a go bill out of tax dollars. The only time PMP do not need a Jamaica when World Bank give money. Because World Bank go check up on their money and then can't waste it.
And they still a scuffle some height for themselves.
And then still find a way to scuffle some.
Yes.
But Omar Davis didn't take where the policy does money. Remember Mike Henry that bill 4 lane, you know, 2 to airport and 2 back, you know. Remember that bill out of policy does, you know. And my PMP come in 2012, Omar Davis take off the money off a policy does and get skeng done for build wall down a Euro Circle and no wall can done.
But they're coming out every day, their supporters coming out every day and them talking about GLP thief.
They don't want us to talk about these things.
No.
And that's why we need to talk
about the money and not making use of it.
But protecting. But
yes, my boss.
The perimeter road. It was originally designed, you know, with 4 lane. You hear what PMP say them are going to do? Them are going to scrap it to 2 lane and use the money to do something else. 2 lane.
That's the Montego Bay perimeter road that is being built now?
Yes, it was supposed to be, the plan is for 4 lane.
Yeah, but what they are saying, if they form the next government, they are going to scrap it and turn it into
No, man. No, before.
No man.
No, man.
It
Me
was
start the road.
Let me correct
Highway
you
a
there.
bill now, brother. Man,
Oh,
to
let
the
me
permit
correct
road.
you there.
Andrew Billy.
Let me correct you there. It was under the PJ Pattiso administration. Montego Bay was supposed to get a highway starting from Howard Cook Boulevard,
Yes.
straight down to Negril. It was PJ who had scuffed the money and turned it into a 2-lane instead of a highway. So it's a different thing from what the Prime Minister is doing now. Because I'm
What
living in
Andrew
St.
Bill
James.
now
So
is
it's
a
different
road
thing
to
now.
take the traffic out of St. James. What PJ did do is nyama for money and build 2 lanes straight through from Ochi come through Mobile. Him never go around Mobile. That's what them did build. What Andrew Bill now is a highway from
Because that's a PNP work.
from Iron Shore go right through the bush. I might enlighten you guys who don't yet know.
Or the more extended protection.
The road start paved already.
Yes,
Yeah?
I know.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
we
man,
have the
because
I'm living in
that's
St.
supervisor
James,
on
you know. And we have
Okay.
the longest bridge in the Caribbean.
Okay.
It got protected, it got extended, you know.
Yes.
And when him so another black make a suggestion last night to the Prime Minister that one of the legs should be reggae something or another for the artists them. Yeah man.
This is development, guys, from our tax monies. Now ask the question. Omar Davis and PMP for 18 and a half, then 4.5 years. Collect tax every year. Then tax cigarette, then tax rum every year, then tax them. And card, phone card,
Free,
every
bread.
year. Where the money go? Where is the money?
Where
Still have to borrow loan for bill half a tree transport center.
Where does-
2,000. Where the
Where
money?
does the honest people do with taxpayers' money?
Yeah.
Where does the honest
Since them
people?
honest. Where the
Where
money then?
does the honest people do with our tax dollars?